the US, originally in manufacturing sector during 1970s and 1980s, the idea of activity-based costing (ABC) was introduced. Cooper and Kaplan's identified the ABC method as an approach to solving problems of traditional cost control system, which are often unable to identify true cost of processes in conventional cost accounting system. The selection of the correct costing tool for sector, company, and product or services was the important issue in cost management. This is because today, company needs lots of activities to please their client. There are a threat of over-allocation of overhead and other indirect costs in service companies that can threaten profit. Inflation and other economic problem or business environment that may influence all costs and income may also occur. Activity-based costing is a total cost and output management tool for quality control of operation, equipment, and cost elements such as product and services. ABC is often referred to as horizontal or cross-functional view of costs, which may provide factual insight into the expense and performance of goods, services, consumer, district, and distribution lines. ABC is an accounting system in which, on the basis of profits obtained from an indirect operation, overhead costs are credited to cost unit. The ABC portal considered ABC to be a costing model that identifies an organization cost pool or activity center and allocate costs to product and services based on the number of events and transactions involved in the product or service delivery process.
Next, application of activity-based cost in service sector. For service-oriented companies, there is urgency to use activity-based cost as growth and profit-enabling tools. Through identifying and modifying non-value-added activity and improving customer profitability. Although activity-based cost product costing information may not acceptable for financial reporting purpose, but this consideration is not relevant in service sector due to absence of stock valuation consideration. In service firm, the most important cost is labor cost for personnel. Direct labor costs are traceable to the service rendered. The overhead costs usually occur when offering a service. Consequently, they are considered as service overhead and can be compared with manufacturing overhead in manufacturing firm. In service organization, the most important cost would be the professional labor involved in the processing service. For example, direct labor costs must be traceable to the service rendered. Professional labor costs are considered as service overhead rather than period costs. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazim bin Muhammad Faluti. My metric number 273221. I will present about the races of author from an article related to ABC system in the service industry. The article showed that the ABC system successful implement by company is caused by firstly the relationship with the competition strategies. Next is the ABC application purchase first by the operation manager before sold to top management. In addition, all employees must be skilled and responsible in the use of ABC system. The author also states that the things that need to be given priority are effective sponsorship and how to rationale for using ABC is conveyed to employees. In addition, have clear objective and training as well as educated results. According to the article, limitation ABC system in industrial service is due to the needs to change to ABC system is often met with reluctance at the top management level. Second, the problem often encountered in identifying appropriate cost groups and cost drivers of related activities. Next is the expensive and time-consuming implementation of ABC. For example, the cost involved in adjusting the internal accounting system with the time involvement of all staff involved in the new accounting system. Additionally, ABC system may be too complex for organizational needs. This complexity is due to the desire to meet a large number of activities, cost drivers, service, and cost elements. Finally, ABC systems that are too complex often fail to meet management requirements. Therefore, it is important to evaluate the scope and role the proposed system if its implement is successful.
I want to explain about methodology of ABC costings in service industry. Activity-based costing is a method of assigning overheads and indirect costs, such as salaries and utilities to products and services based on activity, which are considered any units of works or tasks with a specific goals. We have three-stage procedure for methodology. One is planning. During the planning phase, the research objective were defined and the source of data were identified. Second, implementation. Implementation consists of 6 sub-steps, and last step is synthesis. Synthesis is portfolio bibliometrics analysis and its reference. It was chosen to be limited only to journal as a data source because they can be considered very established. For the 6 sub-implementation step is 1. Activity identifications. 2nd is activity analysis. 3 is assignments of costs. 4. Calculate activity rates. 5. Assign costs to cost objects. And 6. Prepare and distribute management reports. First, activity must be identified and grouped together in an activity pool. Second, ABC continues with activity analysis, clearly identify the process which supports end product and avoiding some of the system inaccuracies of traditional costing. Based on the finding of step 1 and step 2, costs are assigned to an activity pool. 4. Initial analysis may include direct labor hours or indirect support labor. 5. Once activity cost pools and rates are identified and clearly defined, the next step is to assign them to cost objects. And 6. Once ABC costing analysis is complete, that cost data should be placed in a concise and considered manner for cost objective and process owning.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Natira Musna binti Muhammad Yusuf and my metric number 273243. So we continue with my part. After reviewing all the 5 articles, I found there's 3 major implications of using ABC system in our service sectors. The first implication is service sectors might facing problems with employees' behaviors. What I mean here is resistance from employees. Employees had a bad perceptions in implementations of ABC system where they think that management want to reduce the number of employees as a tool for cost reductions. So that caused them resist to provide timely, accurate, and relevant information for ABC input. Okay, next implications is ABC employees might facing problems in implementation process. In ABC systems, data collection is needed in order to classify and allocate the cost. However, ABC employees might facing problems to collect the data from non-financial employees because when they ask them to do extra work, which is providing data, they becoming unsatisfied. For them, ABC system is time consuming and not relevant compared to their operational works. In many cases, they tend to provide data which is not accurate enough. Besides that, ABC is hard to implement in service firms since employees often works on many projects in a day and for different amount of times. So this make it hard to trace the resource used by the cost objects. Okay, last implications is ABC system could increase the cost. Given the size of the company, the variety of its activities, and the time that should be dedicated for data gatherings and analysis, ABC seems to be very costly. The different cost drivers needs to be computed for cost determination prove that these systems too expensive for service industries. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.